right. I'm here at the Social 2700 right here on West Pensacola Street where that shooting occurred. When the summer tornadoes hit in Tallahassee, Railroad Square took a big loss. However, 6 months later, it seems like they've been able to recover. That's right. I'm here at the intersection of West Tharp Street and MLK Boulevard where speed cameras like the one behind me are monitoring people to make sure they're going the correct speed limit. On Fridays, this amphitheater usually holds set, but now FAMU alum Will Packer will hold his Friday night movies on the yard. With the creation of the AI tool ChatGPT, college students are tempted more than ever to use the application to write their college essays. All it takes is for them to copy and paste the prompt into ChatGPT and wait for it to populate.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
Sunrise Tallahassee held a protest today at the state capitol in response to some of President Trump's recent slew of executive orders. What was different about this rally is that it wasn't a single issue protest, but a protest about everything that has occurred since the current administration has stepped into office. Rally organizer Madeline Pross says that this is the first step in making changes.
What I really think we can achieve today is that every single person in that crowd and every person who walks by and the state legislators who walk by know that the legislators in this building are their representatives. We are a representative democracy, and at the end of the day, our elected officials are public servants.
After only one day to pull things together, news spread, drawing a significant crowd. People from all ages and backgrounds showed. Many mothers showed up in solidarity with their daughters holding up signs regarding women's rights. I spoke with one mother who is hoping things change for her daughter's sake.
I feel like our children are our future. They're the coming generation, and to raise them in this sort of atmosphere is just not conducive to the country going forward.
That's right, current seat holder, Democrat Gallup Franklin II, and his Republican opponent, Grace Glass, are two candidates, each with a different background and vision for the community. Born and raised in Tallahassee, Florida, Representative Gallup Franklin is a clinical pharmacist, as well as a graduate of and assistant professor at FAMU's College of Pharmacy.
People always ask the question and say, like, how does a pharmacist end up being a public servant? And I tell people all the time, it's the same reasons why I decided to get into healthcare.
Grace Glass, a native of Cocoa, Florida, works currently as a coordinator for external affairs in Governor Ron DeSantis' office. Glass has a background in marketing and moved to Tallahassee in 2023 to serve as the scheduling assistant for DeSantis during his presidential campaign.
I just knew that this is where I need to be, just an overall life, beyond marketing, beyond talking to people, that someone, our community, especially in minority communities, needed to see that there's an example.
Both candidates clash on several topics, namely economic development. Glass has criticized Franklin for the poverty rate in District 8, which covers all of Gadsden County and parts of Leon County. She equates the problem to Democrats who have represented the area for more than 60 years.
Communities across District 8 are suffering, and they're being ignored or they're being deliberately neglected.
When asked for his response, Franklin says it's all political rhetoric.
I'm not saying that we don't have poverty in the district. Gaston County, for sure, as you know, has a higher poverty rate, and that's not students. That's because of the lack of, educational investment. But also, when I asked the question, well, the state of Florida has been under Republican rule for 25 years. And so how are you blaming me for everything for the last 2 years?
Now that Franklin has won the election, he told me he will continue to support our government employees as well as invest into FAMU and help grow the District 8 economy. Zoe Wells, FAMU TV 20.